Hi, I'm April Scheffler, but you can call me Sheffy. Welcome to a special edition of Sheffy's Sandbox. In this sub-series I'm calling the Ambling Bear Dreamcast, I'll be delving into dreams and exploring its symbolism to reveal the elegant messages condensed inside. Dreamwork is one of my passions, and today's dream is one I had last week. Okay, so my subconscious likes to communicate with me in very explicit imagery sometimes. It's a little embarrassing to share, but here's what I'm working with. I'm an observer. I see a beautiful woman. Now we're talking about cliche beauty pageant or escort type of beautiful. And she's bent over, looking behind her at a group of men in an exhibitionist manner. The manly man in the forefront of the group reaches into her butt and pulls out a large Bible, cleanly and with no resistance. Everyone is impressed by the trick. Now, one of the things that I really find fascinating about dream work is that often when you break down the symbols, the dream actually has something completely different to say than what you think it means on the onset. So when I was breaking down these symbols, uh, here's what I thought of when I was thinking about each of these things. So in the dream beauty pageant, I equated that to superficial, all about appearances. And then we go to the butt. Um, I want you to pause this podcast and go over to the Dream Interpretation with Michael Lennox podcast. He has an episode entitled Poop is Your Friend. Okay, so after you've listened to that, you won't find it all that crazy when I say, when I equate the poop hole with a place of personal creativity. It's where your personal creation is done, very personal place. So listen to that and see what you come up with after that. Okay. Then I was thinking about the Bible, what that means to me. To me, that symbolizes divine, spiritual, reverence, truth. Those were some words I was just writing down as they came to me. Uh, One of the interesting things about my dream is that this Bible came out clean. There was no poop anywhere on it. So the clean symbolized to me pure, unadulterated. It could also be concentrated. The idea that the Bible was withdrawn without resistance told me it could have been with ease. It's more of a yes answer than a no. It's more of a freely giving something as opposed to holding on or drawing back. Now we have the manly man in the forefront of the group, and I took that to be masculine energy. And masculine energy can be is more action oriented, where you have where you're setting an intention, you're getting something done. Um, what else I put here? A strong, muscled, able-bodied, maybe insensitive, maybe a rough or gruff exterior. The group, I easily equated that to being referring to the collective society as a whole. The part where I refer to this whole thing as a trick, I was like, trick signifies for me maybe entertainment, a pleasant surprise, but either way, something where it doesn't work as expected, but in a good way. I was thinking maybe deceit. Okay, so that was my work with the symbols. And then as you insert those symbols into the narrative of the dream, I can't remember whether it was Michael Lennox or Robert Johnson, but who referred to dreams as elegant. I felt this was incredibly elegant dream. I loved it. So here's what I came up with after. I see this as the universe assuring me that if the collective reaches out to a place of personal creativity and inner work by setting a strong intention, they can find beyond the superficiality and exhibitionism of society's polished veneer a pure truth within themselves worthy of reverence, readily available and given freely. The collective as a whole can be pleasantly surprised at how things turn out. Things can go well. On a personal application, I see this dream as encouragement not to be disgusted as to what I see as superficial, but to simply tap into what's there underneath. I could be pleasantly surprised by a person or situation that I didn't think had any depth. Now, if you'd like to have a dream interpreted, email me the dream. My email address is thesandboxpod@gmail.com. That's thesandboxpod@gmail.com. Now, one book I would suggest and recommend if you want to go deeper is Inner Work, Using Dreams and Active Imagination for Personal Growth by Robert A. Johnson. Keep dreaming.